2003, Mayor Anansi Panaligan, during his term as city mayor, first came up with the idea putting up an LGU, tertiary education institution. Initial steps were then made such as study tours in the city of Tagaytay in order to observe how the said city put their own local college. But due to his assumption to higher government position, the project was put into stop.
The city mayor Carlos Brocal continued the project. In 2005, he formed a technical working group composed of personnel from the different departments. The three departments are in Urban Planning and Development Department, City Education Department, City Accounting and Internal Audit Department. Study tours to the City College of Tagaytay and the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila were also conducted. The technical working group also coordinated with the Commission on Higher Education Mimaropa regarding institutionalization of a city college for the city. Then, City Councilor and Sangguniang Panglungsod Committee Chairman on Education, Honorable Victor Olayan Jr. was a partner in said initiatives in order to look upon the legislative side of the project. In-depth analysis with regard to its financial feasibility, its mode of operation, legal basis, and other aspects were then taken into consideration. A public hearing in coordination with the Sangguniang Panlungsod was also held. Eventually, the group came up with a report and the draft ordinance was submitted to former Mayor Brocal. With the advent of the 2007 election, the project was again put up.
From the reports and studies made by the technical working group formed by the former Mayor Brocal, former Mayor Paulino Salvador, also known as Doisy Liachon, advised former City Education Officer Marilyn E. Manigbas, former Urban Planning and Development Coordinator Darwinio Villarosa with Dr. Rene M. Colocar to work on the project in order to meet the prescribed timetable of its implementation. A committee on the establishment of the City College was organized, headed by the former City Administrator Antonio Jojo S. Perez.
Other set of city officials was sought to help, headed by the former Vice Mayor Rafael Infantado, Councilor Georgie Malapitan, Chairman of the Committee on Education of Sangguniang Panlungsod, and City Trade and Industry Joey Bentur, who devoted their time and talent to come up with a feasibility study. This time, another tour was done at Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Urdaneta in Pangasinan to observe how the college becomes successful in its operation. Former City Education Officer Mrs. Marlene E. Manigbas administered a random sampling survey among young Calapaños on the course they would want the City College to offer. Spearheaded by former Vice Mayor Rafael Infantado, City Ordinance No. 14 was unanimously passed and approved on March 12, 2008, which finally paved the way for the operation of the City College. The said ordinance also amended the scholarship program, stating that the city government will no longer send scholars to other schools.
The new set of scholars who will pass the scholarship examination will be the initial batch of enrollees of the City College. During the first semester, there were 124 enrollees and general education subjects were offered. Offices such as the one occupied by the former Mayor Anansi Panaligan, the Technology and Livelihood Development Center (TLDC), and the Urban Planning were used as classrooms by the first-year students, while the former Civil Registrar's Office was used as the City College Administrator's Office. The first batch of the City College of Calapan faculty for the first semester was composed of 11 members, namely Dr. Rene M. Colocar, Mr. Marilyn Manigbas, Mr. Amormil CJS Banter, Mr. Marvin Panahon, Dr. Fe Abaca, Mr. Ronald M. Cantos, Mr. Jerry De Los Reyes, Attorney Antonio Perez, Attorney Rafael Infantado, and Attorney Paulino Salvador Liachon.
21 first graduates of BE-Ed major in special education gave pride and honor to the academic community after being recognized with 100 passing percentage in the licensure examination for teachers or LET conducted last September 30, 2012. It is indeed another milestone in the unceasing endeavor of the City College to deliver the quality of education. October, the City College of Calapan also opened its grade 11 and 12 as a part of institution tertiary education program in accordance with the implementation of the K-12 curriculum of the Department of Education or DepEd.
At present, the City College of Calapan is now serving 6 courses with 7 programs and their corresponding program heads. Initially, the college was awarded with CPET certification from TESDA in 2011 to eligibly offer housekeeping and teaching course. Eventually, 30 students graduated in the said program together with the first batch of baccalaureate graduates.
Second semester start, the teacher will decide to add the courses and it's the Bachelor of Elementary Education with appreciation in Special Education, Bachelor of Science Information System, Bachelor of Hotel Restaurant Management, Bachelor of Tourism and Management, and they will add the Bachelor in Library and Information Science, Bachelor of Secondary Education which is major in Mathematics and major in Physical Science.